This video is closed captioned in English and Spanish subtitles. Top 10 places to visit in Turkey. Hello everyone and welcome back. Recently, Turkey has emerged as a popular tourist destination. This country is steeped in history and has a landscape that covers beaches and soaring mountains. For thousands of years, this country has acted at the crossroads between Europe and Asia, which has given it a unique culture and character. You might have heard of Istanbul, but there are so many other places that you just have to see. So today, we are going to talk about the top 10 sites that you have to visit in Turkey. So let us begin. If you enjoy our videos, join us on our journey around the world by subscribing to our channel. Please click the bell icon to get notified when we publish a new video. Number 1. Ankara. Ankara is located in the Anatolian region, which is considered to be the heart of the country. It is a vital transportation hub that connects Turks and tourists to the rest of the country's significant locations. Ankara, on the other hand, is not all commerce. There are a few historic landmarks as well as arts and culture in this lively city. This historic city has been home to several cultures in the past, including Hittites, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans, and is littered with historic structures and ruins. The Temple of Augustus, the Citadel, and a Roman theater are among the most significant. Throughout the city, there are numerous historical mosques. Anıtkabir, a mausoleum holding the tomb of Turkey's first president. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is a significant 20th century landmark. Ankara also has a vibrant arts and entertainment scene, with many theaters and museums, including the Museum of Anatolian Civilizations, which has over 200,000 artifacts. Traditional markets and modern malls both offer wonderful shopping opportunities, including fresh vegetables, spices, carpets, and electronics. Number 2. Antalya. Antalya is a large, vibrant city nestled along the gorgeous Turkish Riviera on the Mediterranean coast, inviting travelers with a plethora of resorts, hotels, bars, and restaurants. Beautiful beaches and lush green mountains peppered with ancient ruins provide the background for the metropolis. Antalya has something for everyone, from swimming and sailing to mountain climbing, sightseeing, and family activities. With views of the old city walls, Roman gates, maze-like lanes, and historical landmarks such as the clock tower and gorgeous old churches, mosques, and temples, a tour through Kaliche, the old quarter, transports you back to the city's ancient past. Cumhuriyet Square, in the heart of the old quarter, is surrounded by shops, cafes, Turkish baths, and street performers. However, the main attraction is Konyaaltı and Lera, Antalya's principal beaches, which feature white sands, water sports, resorts, bars and restaurants. Water parks, amusement parks, and a zoo are all located near the beaches. Several museums, like the award-winning Antalya Museum, display antiquities and treasures from the region. Number 3. Ephesus. If you are into history, then this is the perfect place for you. Ephesus is a historic city in the Aegean region of Turkey. This is Europe's most complete classical metropolis. Ephesus was one of the biggest cities in the Roman Empire by the 1st century BC, with the Temple of Artemis one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Ephesus remains have been beautifully kept and are part of a huge archaeological monument, making it one of Turkey's most famous tourist destinations. The Temple of Artemis is the most famous site in Ephesus. The temple was once the world's largest, demonstrating the importance of the city. Unfortunately, the temple was mostly destroyed about the 5th century, although tours of the remnants are still available. The terraced houses are one of Ephesus' most recently unearthed sites, as well as one of its most popular. These were the mansions of Ephesus' wealthiest citizens in the 1st century, and they were constructed in a modern Roman style. Finally, no trip to Ephesus would be complete without seeing the 4 statues that represent the 4 virtues of the family library of Celsus. Number 4. Pamukkale. This place is a pleasure to your eyes, but it will also be one of the most memorable places that you will have ever visited. Pamukkale, or Cotton Castle, is one of Turkey's most famous natural wonders, with its immaculate white travertine terraces cascading down the slope like an out-of-place snowfield amid lush countryside. Although the travertines are a highlight of any journey to Turkey, the huge and sprawling ruins of Roman Hierapolis, an old spa town, are perched atop this calcite hill and provide still another reason to go. We recommend that you visit this place at night as the travertines glow when the sun sinks below the horizon. Believe me, you won't be disappointed by the pictures that you will be able to take. Number 5. Bodrum. Bodrum is the location of the ancient walled city of Halicarnassus, which was once home to marble structures, temples, statuary, paved streets, and the mausoleum, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. After all, modern Turkey was an absolute force back in the ancient world. Bodrum is located in the Mugla province in southern Turkey. The city remained a sleepy fishing community when it fell into ruins until the 20th century, when Turkish intellectuals polarized it through their writings. Bodrum's fascinating ruins, beautiful beaches, and cliff-top resorts now draw visitors from all over the world. A magnificent beach-viewing dazzling blue water can be found on Bodrum's eastern side. There are numerous cafes, restaurants, and nightclubs located along the shore. The marina, commercial areas, and restaurants are all located on the western side of town. The Castle of St. Peter, popularly known as Bodrum Castle, is a must-see for anybody visiting this city. The Knights Hospitaller built it in 1402, and it now serves as a museum. Other attractions include the remnants of the mausoleum and the Mindos Gate. If you are done with sightseeing, then try out scuba diving, Turkish saunas, and mud baths. You can also go for the boat tours, which have nightclubs and glass-bottom dance floors. Number 6. Marmaris. Marmaris is a picture-perfect environment of pine-clad mountains, sandy white beaches, turquoise waters, and antique architecture, making it one of Turkey's most popular coastal resorts. This gorgeous cruise port, located on the Turkish Riviera in southwest Turkey, is a tourist paradise with outstanding sightseeing options, water sports, fantastic restaurants, and thriving nightlife. Visitors will be spoiled for choice in Marmaris because there is so much to see and do. A stroll through the old quarters cobblestone alleyways reveals the interesting architecture, and a visit to the Suleiman, the magnificent 16th century castle. Various boating cruises take visitors on a tour of the beautiful bays and nearby communities. Horse safaris ride through thick pine, forests, orange groves, traditional villages, pristine bays, and spectacular waterfalls, while jeep safaris take you off the main path. Marmaris has one of Turkey's most dynamic nightlife scenes. Hundreds of restaurants, ranging from fast food to gourmet dining, provides cuisines from all over the world. Bars and clubs may be located all across the city, as well as along the beaches. The Turkish night show venues, which include authentic Turkish food, mezes, and belly dance, are not to be missed. Number 7. Cappadocia. The strange vistas of Cappadocia, high on the Anatolian Plateau, resemble a fantasy world. Since the Bronze Age, inhabitants have been busy digging cave houses, churches, and monasteries out of the soft volcanic rock beneath their feet. In some cases, entire subterranean cities have been discovered. Meanwhile, these honey-colored rocks have eroded into sculptural forms resembling minarets, magic mushrooms, and what has become known as fairy chimneys. Take a sunrise or sunset hot air balloon ride, or view the show from the terrace of your Göreme Cave Hotel as hundreds of balloons float overhead and the low sun casts apricot light on this amazing landscape. All this beauty and serenity make it one of the most romantic locations on the planet. Number 8. Safranbolu. Safranbolu is the best preserved Ottoman town in Turkey. It is a fantastically beautiful area of tiny winding lanes crowded with finely maintained wooded palaces that were originally the homes of wealthy merchants but are now boutique hotels and restaurants. You won't be able to find much to do in the town. Instead, this is a spot to simply meander the streets and take in the ambience of the old world. It's also recognized for its traditional sweets and crafts, and there are many cute stores where you may get a one-of-a-kind memento. If you're driving inland from Istanbul, this is an excellent place to stop for the night and soak up the atmosphere. Number 9. Kos. The historic fishing village of Kos remains a haven for hippie tourists and boho chic Turks because it is far enough away from the big beach centers to keep it eccentric. Against a backdrop of mountains, crazy paved alleys are surrounded by historic, whitewashed cottages with wooden balconies overhung with billowing bougainvillea. It has rustic bathing terraces and daybeds built over the water, heaped high with vibrant cushions and linens, and it is situated next to the most wonderful turquoise sea. The Kaputas beach in the hamlet is stunning, all sparkling white and vivid blue and bordered by dramatic cliffs. And close off the island of Kakova, there's an underwater city to explore with snorkels, visible beneath the crystal clear sea. Number 10. Istanbul. We saved the best for last. Istanbul, once the capital of the Ottoman and Byzantine empires, is now Turkey's largest city and one of the world's largest. Istanbul is the only city in the world that straddles two continents, stretching across both sides of the Bosphorus, a small waterway that unites Asia and Europe. Istanbul is one of the world's top tourist attractions because of its impressive architecture, historical monuments, cuisine, shopping, nightlife, and cosmopolitan environment. The Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, and Topkapi Palace are among the city's most outstanding historical sites, which are all located in the Old City. New City is another prominent sector, with its modern attractions, towers, and shopping malls. The nightlife and entertainment districts of Beyoğlu and Galata are popular, while the Bosphorus area is home to stunning palaces, waterfront villas, and urban parks. In Istanbul, there is no shortage of intriguing things to see and do. The Grand Bazaar, one of the world's oldest and largest covered markets, is a must-see for shoppers. Visiting a Turkish bath is also a terrific opportunity to immerse yourself in the culture of the area. There are various restaurants, bars, and nightclubs that fit every budget and preference in Istanbul's nightlife scene. We hope you enjoyed this video. Which place would you like to visit from the list? Let us know in the comments section below the video. And if you like the video, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you'll be the first to know when we publish a new video. Thanks for watching.